The foosball game's on. So watching the foosball game. It's Minnesota against Indianapolis. Yeah, foosball game. All you yellow-bellied chitlins out there. I'm yellow-bellied chitin and I approve this message. Yeah, you would. Why y'all gotta fight over money and have people fighting over money when the Lord's Prayer is eternal linguistics, thoughts, language, and actions? Why you yellow-bellied chitin gotta be all swollen? On that one commercial they got with the Alright kid, they got Ugarte and Carrios. Is that the name of the two guys that are yellow-bellied chitlins on that one? I'm yellow-bellied chitlin and I approve this message. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer. God damn it. I had to go to the store, okay, and talking about keeping rocket scientist perverts out of our bedrooms, okay, to a kid, and he sit there, oh, I'd kill you for talking like that. I was like, you would, man, shut up, okay? Shut up. Okay, that I still have to encounter and deal with that kind of disrespect when I try to talk intelligently to young people to get them to stand up for the Lord's Prayer instead of go to a voting booth and put their ballot in to say, I'm yellow-bellied chitin and I support this message. I mean, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You should look at yourself and say, why am I such a pussy face? And you're his teddy bear together. You wish you would. Shaggy cotton skin and just one set of clothes, sitting on a shelf in a local department store, with nothing to something and nothing to be sorry for. You wish you was a teddy bear, not living or loving or going nowhere, on a Sky Rizzy commercial and shit like that. Okay. I think that looks like the Doñas, but it also looks like Arizona, Tucson and stuff on that Sky Rizzy commercial. But you're like, who cares if they're filming commercials in New Mexico to continue propaganda over genocide? You shouldn't care. No, I don't care. Should you care? And if you're going to be a passionate parent, okay, at sporting events, make sure it's for the right reasons. Okay. Steffi used to get mad when I was coaching Patrick in I was reffing. I was running the program. I wasn't coaching him. But when he came down to do rec league basketball, and at Scottsdale's YMCA Summer League YMCA, it's a summer program, right? With Chris Patters from Washington State University. He went to Washington State, but he's a Husky fan because he's from the coast. But he went to WSU. I was like, that's just different. It's just different. You don't like the Cougs. I've always been a Coug fan, because I'm a state guy, But but that's all right, If you live in Wyoming, you can't be a state guy. There is no Wyoming state. There's not enough money and people to justify another college, because like in Nebraska, we'll put Omaha out of business because we want to be dominant. We want to be one of the big boys, but you don't have the population to be one of the big boys. Yes, you do if you put enough money into it. Okay, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Though you can get all the kids from Florida to come play. And why would you want to play? If you're from like Florida and California, why would you want to go play football in Oklahoma or Nebraska? I mean, if you, Bill Walton used to say that all the time too. It's like, I mean, where would you rather play college sports? At Pepperdine in Malibu or in Pullman, right? Maybe he wants to focus on sports. Maybe if he thought he was at Pepperdine in Malibu, he'd be too busy chasing booty on the beach. I never thought about that. And in Pullman, you got good old farmers girls like, if you want to get this booty, you better get to the NBA. It's like, but the girls in Malibu just give it away. Their dad's already a multimillionaire. I was watching the stuff on the thing when Chris Sims confessed, no, I used to steal $100 right off my dad's dresser and then go off to the mall with my friends with it and stuff. And they're like, you bad kid. It's like, that's like, his dad was a multi-billionaire. That's like us taking $1 sitting on the counter, like with when Kripke during the bachelor party puts the money into his your G-string, and then he sets it, and Kuther probably sets it on the table, and Stuart grabs it, right? It's like that, right? It's like that, As long as money's value, you're going to have people, you're doing things that are uncouth for money. What's uncouth to you? Or will you stand up for the Lord's Prayer? If you stand up for the Lord's Prayer, nobody does anything uncouth for money. Oh, there you go, the yellow-bellied chitlins. Okay? So you're all uncouth. You're not fit to be an actor pretending to be Jackie Robinson, the officer in the U.S. military at Fort Huachuca back in the 1940s and 50s, right? They call me nigger, and that means that somebody's uncouth, and I'm not uncouth. I'm an officer in the U.S. military. I am not uncouth. It was a lot like a soldier story, but people didn't see it that way. They framed it. They used the testimony, but they framed it in a way to make it look like that's Jackie Robinson's own kids got upset with him and went off to Africa because they saw their dad as an Uncle Tom. Okay. I didn't see Jackie Robinson as an Uncle Tom. I saw Jackie Robinson as trying to be a couth human being. You know, couth with truth, put up a peace sign and please sign. You know, we're feeling good. We could, we should, we would. Stop. Think for a moment, okay? And this way, why you convey that you must do away with all the stress and stuff. But we were getting back to the basketball mom things because that's the Denzel's babies were talking about that with their mama, right? And Patrick's mama like that too. She was sitting there and she called me over afterwards. They're beating up my boy down there. I was like, okay, he's just gonna have to try to deal with it. She goes, but you got, Stephanie, I'm refereeing the basketball game. And when you're refereeing the basketball game, there's another person refereeing the basketball game. If I'm in the position to make the call, I make the call. If I'm in the other part of the thing and watching the other kids engage each other, I can't be watching Patrick. Okay. I tried to explain it to her. She was like, they're beating up our boy. I'm like, okay, it happens. They did it to me. You know, so it's like, I understand. You know, and you're always like that with him. You roll Charlie Brown, he'll be all right. Yeah, he's going to have to be all right. He's got to learn. You got to swim with the crocodile in the ocean. You got to swim with the sharks in the sea. You don't got to live with a crooked politician when you stand up for the Lord's Prayer like me. Aye, yeah, Patrick Fana. Aye, yeah. Okay, do you understand? It's a cruel, crazy, beautiful world. It's your world, so live in it. Now stand up for the Lord's Prayer. It's not as cruel and as crazy as you think it is. If you live the perfection of the eternal faithful fathers, it's less cruel and it's less crazy because we're human beings. We're not animals. Okay? Are you Yellow Billy Chitlin and do you approve this message? Or do you stand up with me, come to the rec hall, get your barbecue on, get busy, do a little dance, reflect a little love, feel good tonight? Yeah, don't be a liar. Don't be caught with your pants down, post-apocalypse, taking a check from the people that sexually abused my family to try to make me look like a pervert so they could replace the Lord's Prayer with, there we go. All right, I love you. Hey, do I have to break it down for everybody? It's like, these people are dumb. They're dumb. They took their driver's license away. They walked into a telephone pole. They're like Leon Spinks on crack. It's true. Okay, why isn't Billy Crystal helping me? I think he lost his mind back when he was playing Nando back in the 80s. Okay, I love you, all right? Peace. Hold this while I tango. Okay, I love you. Peace out, man.